Hello, we are the McCalls. In 2021, after many years of searching for land all over Europe, we finally found our perfect spot hidden away in the mountains of Portugal. In amongst 22 acres of organic fruit orchards and waterfalls, we would like you to join us as we become accidental farmers and attempt to renovate our 150-year-old farmhouse. We can't promise perfection, and we're okay with that. You might see that we do things a wee bit different here. Welcome to the Bendy Barn.
Hola, bom dia.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a beautiful sunny day at last. We've been waiting about 4 weeks.
Aye.
Oh, weeks and weeks for the sunshine, but it's here at last and it feels amazing.
The rain stopped here, but as you can see behind me, in the peak of the Serra da Estrela is covered in snow. So that's been really busy with people up skiing and snowboarding and taking in the weather. It's not quite typical. You get a bit of snow every year, but this year's just been absolutely mental.
We thought the snow was done, and actually yesterday we woke up and it was a brand new fresh covering. It's been pretty Scottish.
Aye, it's been 4 seasons in a day, every day.
So, for all of you that are back, hiya, you know the story. For those that are new, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Today, we're going to take you in a bit of the land, the biggest bit of the land actually, that yous have seen a wee tiny bit of, but yous have never had a tour. So we're going to take you in a tour and show you something quite spectacular, and we can't wait. And today, we're taking you up there. There's quite a clear boundary here where John's been clearing, and it's looking absolutely just spectacular. So it's going to be a treat. Here we go. So here's the thing, I haven't actually been up here since my accident. So you're talking best part of 20 months. So I'm going to try, this morning I'm going to try. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do. I'm going to take it really slow, and I'm going to try and come with you. So I'm pretty excited. The first time we actually seen up here, we bought in May 2021 and we saved it for Christmas Day. And it was just insanely good. So it's going to feel like that day again for me. But I can't talk and walk because I need to be safe. So I'm going to pass it to John. I'm so excited. So while we were showing you this part here and just explaining mostly about the thickness of the bramble and the ferring and the type of kind of like foliage that was there and how we were managing it, John actually got a glimpse in the sunshine and he noticed that there was quite a big reflection, and that meant there had to be water. So instead of talking to you about all this lovely stuff that you can see, we've decided to talk to you about the water that we just found. It was a huge surprise to us. We didn't know it was there, and it was too steep. I couldn't climb down, but John decided to make his way down and check it out for the first time. One of the most amazing things about this land is that every single time we think we've found all the water, we've been finding new mines and new spots for 2 years. Look at this. So I think John said it was about 20 foot across, and he thinks it's about 5 foot deep. It's it's just incredible. More water, more places to cool in the summer, because most of the spots on our land actually manage to sustain themselves, and they last for the summer. So that was an unexpected treat, and a real welcome surprise, because as you know, you can never have too much water. As you can see, we're pretty high. The highest I've been in a long time, and that's no metaphor. So we've came up here, and wait till you see what is here. It's really exciting, isn't it?
Aye.
Really exciting. So this is at the very top of our land. And what we have is a gorgeous stone building. As you can see, what do you think? How big do you think it is?
Maybe about 10 metres.
10 metres.
10 metres by 6 metres.
The stone is enormous and it's beautiful. It's time to explore. So let's carefully make my way up. Wow. Look at that lintel. I love these doors.
I can't. It's like the one we've got in the barn. So, this here is our border. And we've sussed out this doesn't actually belong to us, it belongs to the neighbour. So our border runs to here and then across here.
It follows the
outside of the house.
Basically.
The footprint of the house.
So unfortunately, it's not ours.
It's not ours. But I'm just going to give you a wee quick sneak peek, because it's an amazing building and it's all line open, so I'm not doing anything wrong. Look at that. So it goes away up to here and it's on both sides. Like I said, this is an adega.
It's enormous.
Where they crush the wines here, the grape juice, they crush the wines, they crush the grapes here, the grape juice comes out here. There's big barrels, so this is where they made their wine.
Look at that wood, show that wood, John.
Aye. Mezzanine level, so it's a fair size.
I mean, that's what, 8 metres high or something?
Aye. I've got a very good friend in Scotland. His name's Sandy Jones. He's a recording engineer, producer. And I've been telling him about this building. It's my long-term plan. So here it is, Sandy. This could be a live room, and next door's the same size for a control room.
You need to explain, your dream would be to make it a recording studio.
I would love to make this a recording studio, away further down the line. So there's loads of stuff kicking about. But it's absolutely amazing. So, we need to explain, we don't want to be disrespectful, that's why we're no, like if it was ours we'd be in there pulling it apart, digging it out, finding all the treasures, but it's no ours. We do know, we have discovered after a bit of inquiring that it was owned by one of our neighbours across here, and it's actually the husband that owned it, and he has died, I think the year before we bought the farm. He died close to us buying the farm anyway. We do know that the wife, she doesn't want the building, it is abandoned, it's unused. In Portugal, there is a law where if anybody decides to sell and you're a boundary neighbour, a vecino, you have the first right to refusal. So if she ever does decide to sell this, then we get first refusal. So we're hoping that one day, maybe we can have that conversation, and that maybe this could become what I would think would be the coolest recording studio in the world. Aye, to have a recording studio in the Portuguese mountains would just be fantastic. But we need to get a roof on our barn first. So,
we have other priorities.
We've got other priorities. So it is actually only a mad, futuristic dream. But if you don't dream, you don't end up in the Portuguese mountains.
Exactly. So note it. Today it's in our plans. So you can see this mad pile here of brambles, ferns, everything. It's enormous. Just to try and give you a bit of perspective of how much it is, how dense it is, it's a bit of a task. So aye, John's done a marvellous job. What do you think? Maybe like, you think you've done about 2/3 of the mountainside?
About 2/3 of the
2/3.
5 hectares.
So we're going to walk back down on another path and we're going to see what we find. Let's go. You following me? Come on.
So I call this bit the junction. This is the bit where we walked up for the road, and this is the path that took us up to the ruin. We've got another path along here cleared, and we've cleared all down here. But first of all, I want to take you just along here to show you water mine number 2. I don't know if you saw that, but the wee frogs just jumping in, they've been out sunbathing. Oh, there's another, oh, there we go. So they came out for a bit of sunshine and then they jump back in. So this one's a fair bit as well. This is like a holding pool, and there's a pipe goes into this, and this brings water down to the house. And if I go up this bit, this was all this dense bramble and fern, and it's all been cleared. So that was water main number 2. This is water main number 3. So the water comes out the mountain in there. And there's another perspective of the brambles. You can see how high they are. So I'm going to have to get tore into that with my strimmer. And right up here, at the end of this wee track, is water main number 4. So you can see that it's actually big enough to stand up inside. And here we are at water main number 5.
Number 5? Wow.
No frogs this time.
For those of you that are eagle-eyed, if you can see this orange right here, that is the Bendy Barn.
And this is water mine number 6. Which is definitely tall enough to stand up in. And here we have water mine number 7. So we've got absolutely no shortage of water, which of course was our number 1 priority when we were looking for a property for the project. Check out us and our new fancy mics that work for ages away.
So there we have it. I think that's us. I mean, we could be here for days, couldn't we? We could spend hours and hours showing you it. But I think we'll give you a good tour of the land, a good idea of everything that's here. One of the things that we want to do is get a ecological survey, so that we can really understand the land, really understand the flora, the fauna, everything that's here, and try and utilise it to the very best of our ability. I think we could try for the rest of our lives, and we'll probably still have stuff to learn and to discover. But it's just remarkable.
Aye, incredible. We've got other plans as well. We're talking to a rewilding organisation who are looking for people with land to experiment on with rewilding and stuff. So we're interested in that.
We just discovered they're coming actually. They're just moving to a wee village up here. Their headquarters is coming. So we've not spoke to them personally yet, but we know that they're going to be here, and we're buzzing for that because that's something we feel really, really passionate about, and we would both love to learn.
Aye.
So thank you for coming with us on this beautiful tour. John will be attacking this mound that you can see.
So I've been kindly christened by a good friend of ours, Edward Strimmerhands. So that's how I feel. I feel actually naked up here on the mountain at the moment without my strimmer, which is in the car. But I'll get back on it. We've got the visit from the Ministerio de Agricultura on Thursday morning at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So hopefully none of this was cleaned at all the last time they visited and took photos. So hopefully they'll see the amount of work we've put in and we'll be rewarded.
And we'll update you on that.
We'll keep you posted.
Thanks very much for joining us. As always,
Mind yourself.
mind yourself. Take care, guys. See you next week.